Ladies and gentlemen, the guy who is on my screen right now, he obviously people who followed him would know who it is. But for anybody who does not know who this individual is, I must start from the top. This guy and I have a relationship that spans probably about 15 years. Wow. It's probably about that long, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm going to give him credit because the first time I had the opportunity to play on Radio 96.1 DJ Wars competition back in 2008 or 9 it was, whatever there. He was the first man who I managed to go on radio with that shift. It was a Saturday evening. I always remember it. So my introduction to radio, this was the man that introduced me to radio. And the one piece of advice he gave me at the point in time, which I always follow, artists, just do your thing. That was the only piece of advice he gave me. From that day to now, right? Plus, in addition to which, if you didn't know, and that's something we're going to delve into very deeply in this conversation, this guy is probably the leader of one of the most influential DJ groups and entertainment entities that ever touched Trinidad and Tobago. At any point in time, we go and talk about that as well. And a touring soca artist has managed to take the art form not just to America and to the Caribbean, but other parts of the world that people don't usually go to. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Akil Bonio, aka 5-star.
That's like the real drop there way.
I started on my computer. I started on my computer.
I should have one of them sample things there, boy. Yeah, boy.
Thank you very much for your time, brother. Cause I know you're not really big on doing the lives and saying that.
Well, it's not really big, you know. It's just I've been observing, you know, seeing what people are doing on the live. Some of them are very interesting, and some of them are kind of boring now. So.
One thing
I mean, it's just like I actually watching it live to be entertained. It's like TV. So I mean,
if your
TV show not happening, I don't know.
Is there any particular lives that you're watching frequently, or you're seeing that actually catching your interest? Any particular live at all?
All right, so like Tory Lanez,
right?
His live was good. I actually followed D Nice. His live was actually good as well. Right. MTV have some live. There's actually do different lives with different people. I watch French Montana live and Tory Lanez. Locally, I watch Killer, Mr. Killer. I read character Salty and Akim. They actually had one night I actually watched their live and it was really, really interesting.
This was the Monday Night Raw or the Friday night?
No, the Monday Night Raw.
The Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw. And I actually watched I think it's Chris Kennedy and Travis. The Tuesday.
We gotta jump into the trunk of the car.
yeah. And I actually get a chance to watch lyrical concert on when his concert aired. That was actually a real good concert.
That is something very interesting you mentioned, because I have a challenge for you with that. But we'll come back to that. That will be the last question I ask you before the night done, right? So, as I said in the beginning, anybody who knows entertainment in Trinidad and Tobago knows that 5-star Akil is the man who pioneered associate degree, right? And to me, before the artist side of it had come on stream, there was the DJ side where it all started from, right? So one of the things that we try to really accomplish by this is to really and truly give, especially younger DJs, a chance to understand what was the motivations for guys to getting involved in music now. So what was your motivation for actually starting in music, getting into the songman thing? I don't really want to say songman thing, but what was the motivation for you to get into that part of it?
Well, one of the motivations was basically our song system was criticized heavily in our area, and we were motivated by the criticism.
Right.
I don't always say that because of, we always had to prove ourselves as a song system now.
Right.
Like we actually had to show people, like any other DJ, you have to show how good it is in a way for people to actually accept you.
Right.
Right? So basically, some people might take criticism as something like, like negative feedback, but we actually use that to the best of our ability to actually use it as a good now.
Right.
I mean, most people would take criticism and they feel sad and want to go and jump off a cliff, but we actually take that and run with that now. We was actually fueled by criticism.
But how did you of yourself get personally like into music? Like is it something that was always part of your growing up? Because you grew up in Bourne's Road, so that was something that you was always surrounded by music, or if it was just something like, one incident that happened that make you think, yo, I really love this, there's something I want to follow in,
Nah, but what went on is just my dad was actually around pan and music itself. So music was always there, like as a youth, radio, listening to, these radio stations like 98 and all of them, I used to, like, my parents used to get vexed with me because I used to, if they have a good radio, I would mash it up, dig it up to whoever, record, play, and it really, that's how it come from there, and then after it stem and just reach in one place that we had our first gig, and it was in the community center in Bourne.
Right.
And we actually had to play for the very first time, boy, and that was amazing. We just went and buy real records.
Right.
Because remember in that time days, records was really the thing before the Pioneers and the Seratona.
Right.
So we had to prove, and again, that's where the proving came from. We had to prove ourselves how good we was. So we was practicing every day in Prosperity. The foundation really come from Prosperity Club. So all the people who know about Prosperity and that Bon Jood foundation is there it come from. We came from the foundation of music now.
Right.
The foundation of music. So I didn't grow up on the actual dance or the I grew up on the real foundation, the conscious music now. We used to play in Prosperity.
So for you now, like when you see guys actually playing off a Serato now, which we all understand is the standard, we've gone into the digital era. For anybody who is not aware of that era, what it was like for you now purchasing records? Like, because now you could download a song, or you could go into like you could go into a crate, you could find a crate, or you go into a record pool and see where's a hits. But at that time, men used to have to walk into Cleves or whichever record shop and purchase a record. So what was the decision maker for Five Star and the team at that time to choose where is a hit? Because remember, at that point in time, I could say radio and DJs were the ones that used to break hits. They could only break hits if it says you buy hits, right? So what for you at the point in time would stand out as a hit? To make you go and spend that, how much ever, $20 for the 45 and how much ever for the 33?
Well, it really, let me tell you something, right? It came from Lion King that way. Lion King song system, right? We really come from that corner, right? I used to actually DJ before, and then after it wasn't really the thing, and then after I started micing, my cousin actually teach me that. A guy used to mic for Lion King called HP now, and he actually showed me how to actually deal with that attack system in the dance now. Not just like stay behind the stage or stay there and don't be frightened, and you know what I mean? You have to go out and do your thing. So that's where it came from. And Lion King always used to get the latest records from London now, because they had somebody who was they had a Lion King in London. So all the latest, we will go by Cleves, but we will get what the local hits was.
Right.
But then after we started to realize the hits that they're sending become hits in Trinidad after. So we did stop. We used to go by Cleves, but we used to go by Cleves for hip hop.
Right.
So we never used to go for dancehall.
Right.
The dancehall where they don't sell, we would get it from Cleves.
Right.
But then times as I said, them times radio was prominent because you know ways the hits were going and play on radio because radio not like radio now is not like radio long time.
Correct.
Right? So when certain song systems play tune, it go on and you had a feeling inside of you saying, yeah boy, this is a monster song. This is a hit here. We had to push this rhythm. Yeah. And then after anything that radio used to do long time, it used to pick up now. Yeah. All the DJs used to go and buy out all the records on them because you know when our song busts on a Friday, Cleese Ram on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Once you see Radioactive, Jugglers, let me say Lion King, anybody bust them tune on a Friday because you know when it busts on a Friday, major events used to go on a Friday. So Saturday now everybody rushing to go.
And it's so funny because now digital DJs are not pounding them at all. I'm not pounding digital DJs at all. But they really won't understand that period of time in DJing where, as you say, on a Friday when you listen to whatever radio station and you hearing a DJ and announcer play a new track, and as we used to say in radio a long time, it get forward on the wheel now. You understand?
Yeah.
So you pull up the tune but Saturday morning, you finding yourself by the record store to make sure and get a copy of that, and you'll be unfortunate if you go to buy the record and the record not available. So you just
it actually sell out because that's how it used to be. So I mean, I come into we was the last song system that ever enter the industry after Jugglers, Excalibur. Let me say. Once again, but Radioactive,
right.
Radioactive. We was and Maximilla.
Right.
So we was the last to enter because I mean it had cell construction and everybody was there, but it was on different stations. But everybody dream was to be on 96.1.
Yeah.
That was like everybody major dream to be on to just be on radio, but just be on this radio station that was so hip.
Yeah. No, and you said that long before Instagram, Facebook, and the social media explosion that we have right now. And I will give you another piece of history which is very interesting. I actually remember one of your first shows on 96.1, which was overnight at the point in time, which is like 3 o'clock in the morning, right?
Wow.
Now, I had a conversation the other day with Scratchmaster and a subsequent conversation with Captain John talking about paying your dues now, right? And one of the things I want to impact on DJs is understanding your worth, because I think that's important. But I think a lot of guys feel that if they have 10 million followers and, you know, they know a couple of years, they know a couple of promoters, that instantaneously they should be at a particular level. Talk about some of the dues that Associate Degree had to pay before they reached where it is that they reached, because people will very rarely know about sitting on a radio station at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore.
I see a man to the Diwali rhythm. The Diwali rhythm, boy.
Yeah.
Well, most of the dues, I mean, I think I worked the longest on overnight ever in history. Because the real foundation, people will understand, I worked 3 years overnight.
Damn.
I mean, choke that, you know, testify for that now. I work real overnight because it never had, it never had this space because it never had much radio stations. So you had to wait until you get an opportunity. If somebody not there,
right,
or somebody not coming for the shift, you might get an opportunity. But that 3 years that I work overnight, it really molded me into be a real great announcer, boy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know anything about it. In them times, song system was coming on like you don't need to go to the school to do announcing. They just bringing it on because that is the energy you have. Speaking properly wasn't even like you could just go on. Like no. like no, you ain't some man saying something, you'll be like, whoa. You're like, boy, if Chowdy had he must be blinking, that black phone must be done ringing already. And then the black phone ringing. If that black phone ringing, no, it's home you're going.
And for anybody that tuned in who don't know what Akil and I talking about, because I like to bring it to people, right? When you were working at 96.1 at the point in time, next to the announcer, there's a black phone. Now, the black phone is a phone that connects to the building. So if they have an announcement that they wanted to see on radio or they have something they want to tell you, they'll call you. But at the point in time, sure,
they have the goods on the black phone.
Yeah.
And it's are the bads on the black phone.
It's at the bads on the back phone. And
but when
the back phone is if Tony Chowlin on, call that phone and you pick up the phone and you say, homie, what are you doing?
What? And that is coming real calm. He's coming like that. You know the Bob Marley song with us going to be creeping on.
Yeah, he's coming like that from the stick.
And then start to get bigger and bigger now.
And he don't shout. He doesn't shout. He just coming
Oh,
like
he don't shout. He don't shout.
He be like,
he don't shout.
Akil, what are you doing, Akil?
I remember. But let me tell you something. It's funny now, yeah, but say now when I sit on a black phone ring, it used to be real frightening because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it actually bring me into a place that at the end of the day, you don't want that phone to ring, so you will do your best when you're on the radio.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then that goes back to a conversation I had with Hans Sunday, where he was talking about a DJ, a hype man, a mic man, and an announcer. And I think all of us, when we entered into radio at that point in time, we all came in as hype men or mic men, right?
Yeah.
But actually from that experience and getting the criticisms and sometimes getting the fight and having to overcome the fight, it make us into announcers, you know, it make us into people that went on radio and understand the corporate side of radio and the proper diction side of radio, and it's not just about the hype, but actually sometimes about how you express yourself to the moment at the point in time, you know. I
learn actually a lot though, because I mean radio is so much at levels. What they're doing now is different, and I listen to radio. I hear some good ones on radio now, and I could just say yeah, it sounds good, but some of them, you know what I mean, I don't know where the direction, you know, sometimes the conversation, sometimes radio is just pointers on every hour. I mean, we could get deeper in it because I went through the actual core, you know. Yeah. I was actually in the core, being on radio overnight for 3 years, and then being on radio, having your own show, and then after leaving radio and coming back on radio, it's amazing feeling. Radio is like, you know, amazing feeling. It's like people say we mad to have conversation with nobody there, but it's just imagination. It's just like we imaginating that how we could see these people and how they can enjoy themselves, how far you can push yourself now.
Correct. Now, for people that don't know, just how big at the peak was associate degree? Because, and I said, and I'll tell you why I said that. Because right now, I think the barometer in Trinidad and Tobago, if it is that you have big DJs, that you could probably fill up the Harbour Master boat or whatnot. But just give people an idea of how big associate degree was.
Harbour Master was small to what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we touch on South, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I can remember like I actually sometimes when I go South, people just remind me, boy, why you don't bring back them associate party? Because around this time is when we used to have that actually birthday bash kind of thing that we used to do.
Yeah.
And you know, going in South, people just remember them because people do actually do the events like how they used to do. It's just events. I mean, events used to be more tailored to be, you know, dressy and you had a look. We know what they're talking about designers. Now we've been doing designers. These come like, you know, I mean, you know, we've been doing that.
Yeah.
And it's not a boastful thing. It's just, I mean, every era has changed. Right. I see eras change, like as you say, from record to CD to pioneers now.
Yeah.
I actually witnessed that.
Yeah.
With that 3 stages of music, so I actually witnessed the party stages too.
Yeah.
I mean, being on that top position as DJ and everybody, the best way to actually handle that moment is just being humble. That is the best thing. And I mean, we always learning stuff every single day.
Right.
So as a DJ, if you want to get great in your craft, you had to continue doing stuff, like actually doing stuff.
But I think, and you can probably attest to this, sometimes it's pretty challenging to be humble when you are at the top. I'm not saying that in a good way. I mean, we have seen it already, where people have at the top of the game, everybody talking about them on every radio, every corner. You have people from all over the country coming to you. What do you think it contributes to that, to you not having that particular level of, or person, I should say, not having that level of humility when it is that, you know, everything being thrown at you?
Not a custom.
Right.
And this is why I say now, what is bringing you to reach that stage is because of how we start. We started being criticized. We turn that around into something great. You know what I mean? Some people wouldn't turn that into great. So when they reach criticize and they reach to the top, them coasting because why? You didn't know me. But we turn that around. You come like you telling me like, yo, I not going on. I honestly not going, like you telling me I can't do it and I showing you I can do it.
Right.
That is how I used to feel now. I used to feel like you telling me, boy, you can't do this, and I go in and do it.
And there were a lot of things, as I say, it's not to be boastful, but it was trend setting. Because, like, all right, for example, Stars Among Stars, and as I say, everybody coming. Yeah, I remember. Listen, before
Stars Among Stars was like.
I remember I make sure I do my research and my history, because at the end of the day, everybody have a story to tell now, right?
One of my favorite events was really Shades of Summer.
Right.
And it is actually now a party around Carnival time.
Right.
That was our event. That whole in Privé and End Up Instinct was very, very big.
Seriously?
That was our event.
Right.
That we went on Synergy. Trevlin was actually on with the Shades, because Trevlin was a part of association, and we said I never liked to go on Synergy, so Trevlin used to go and represent. so Trevlin name was actually the genie. Yeah. Actually, ask if a message him now and ask him genie, where is he? And he goes start to laugh, because that way he used to go on it. The team was big, you know. It's real people come out of that team that actually I show and actually school. Ding Dong, Assassin, Gilligan, everybody was there.
Ding
and everybody Spartan, everybody.
DJ
Tech. Tech wasn't actually with us, but Tech was doing anything because of Assassin, but he never go on journeys with us now.
Right.
Right. So it's really the team now called levels, you know, Randall, Bodyguard, all of us used to go parties like, you know, it's a team.
Yeah.
That was the fun days, you know what I mean?
So even now that you're not on the DJ circuit like that again, as you say, Viking Ding Dong, Assassin, who's one of Marshall Montano DJs, and everybody who came up under associate degree. Like, when you see the kind of success that you see these guys having now, like, how that personally does make you feel that?
That does make you feel real good, because they actually you inspire people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You inspire. People could only talk and say what they want to say, you know. But how much people really inspire people out here? How much people you could sit down and say, who give people the opportunity to say, well, all right, I could vouch for a few men.
Right.
Hoppy gave men opportunity. Hoppy gave me real opportunity.
Yeah.
I was to go with jugglers in the early too. The jugglers was trying to buy me. I just the other day, Barry reminded me. I remember when they was supposed to come there.
You Scotty Pepper, like?
Yeah. No, because the thing reached a stage that, I mean, after a time, it was just moving.
Right.
It was moving. It was a real dread energy. I learned a lot from this whole thing. Even Truthman too.
Yeah.
Truthman was the honest man from jugglers, give real men opportunity.
Yeah.
Shoot man get real man opportunity, and I was inspired by he because he was real different. I had one man was from Trendsetters. I think he's Trinidad goalkeeper, but he was real bad.
Right.
He was a bad mic man. It has some no. Hands down. No, I get them props.
Yeah.
And like I'll get X, I gain X props because X know when to come in, when he interject, when to do what you gotta do. I gain him props, and I ain't just gain him props because I want to.
Yeah.
Because of what I seen and he doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he's a man. I meet he in a party. I go in a hole and meet he. He and he brethren and him. And now look what he is today. He's on radio now today.
That's amazing. That some of the guys who, again, even me and all, started off a particular way. I just a normal UE student. I come into events and I asking you for advice. Chacha and all. Chacha tell me that some of his best radio days was working with Akil. You understand? And that kind of linkage that, again, with you being, if you look at it as he had an associate degree, being the house, that so many rooms were in the house and so many people branch out and actually making a living from that genesis. That is something that's really important.
We first dubplate come from Excalibur.
Right.
We recorded that dubplate somewhere by the back of Carib. I think that is Mondo. They call on the back.
Yeah, Mondo, yeah.
Father Mike used to live there, and Doggy Slaughter used to live at the bottom of he used to live at the apartment down below. Slaughter, I remember though, let me tell you, being a real big man thing. I don't want to forget this, but I remember like patterning Doggy Slaughter. Every DJ, every mic man who coming up in this time here, pattern Doggy Slaughter.
Correct.
And I remember a day, right, I on radio. And I need lobby coming down from 96. I try to say, you need to find your style now. That even a man tell you, I get lost because on radio my tones was like Doggy Slaughter.
Correct.
And the man said, I gotta find my style. So I said, what you mean? Find my style. Well, you gotta find your style, or you just gotta come on the radio because you can't sound like you can't have two Doggy Slaughter on the radio. Well, boy, when the man tell me that was the day,
And you would feel old for a second, but then you'll be like, nah, dog, like you really have to take that constructive criticism and build yourself.
But I'm telling you, I came from the world of somebody telling me that I can't do it.
Yeah.
That I cannot live. I came from that world, and that was make me so humble today that I know, well, yo, we said I had to find my style. All right. What he telling me in other words is that he telling me nothing wrong, and he's just saying, yo, you have somebody inside of you that needs to come out and let the world hear and let people hear what you could do.
Yeah. And
from there, when that man tell me that, it was magic.
I think that's something really important for DJs and announcers, that we all pattern our style after somebody at some point in time, right? Yeah. But you have to know when you find that comfort zone now, you have to force yourself to find that comfort zone and push who you are as a person, because it can only have one 5-star Akil, it could have one Kevon X, it could only have one Redymix, it could only have one whoever. But you have to be the one of you, because it's only when there is the one of you that people will remember you. They will never remember you as, some people might remember you as, well, he has sung like Akil. But then if somebody say, yo, this man, Akil himself, he was real, so, they remember you, and that is how you inspire people.
Yeah, I tell you, when the man tell me that was it, that was it. I find myself. Speaking of
that, there was a conversation I had a couple of years ago, and there's something I said I would ask you tonight. I had a conversation when I was working radio a couple of years ago with a member of the same TTRN family. Right. And she was an announcer on one of the other radio stations, which is a more mature station. Right. And she made a comment to me one time where she said that the sound system industry for her, I don't use the exact words that she used, but she basically said something like, she felt like it was cheapening the art of announcing now, of radio, right? And at the point in time, I tried to understand where she was coming from, because she's real old school. So she accustomed to how an announcer is supposed to be. Here you have this influx of guys who as you rightfully say, just have an energy, a vibe, and they come out of nowhere and they're just coming on radio or whatever, whatnot. Do you think that is a valid argument, or do you think that is an argument to say that these are young people that get an opportunity and now it's time for the elder people in the industry to actually show them the proper functionality of it to match with the new energy that they bring?
I don't know. I don't know who it is who say it, but garbage. I mean, garbage. I mean to think they're great in what others do, but I mean, I came from song system, and I actually find myself balancing the both.
Right.
But like actually going on radio and speaking properly and pronouncing your words properly, and when I'm in party, it's a whole different person.
Right.
And that was a whole different vibe. If you understand what I'm saying. So
yeah,
what she's saying to me is that as me, like if I see somebody doing something wrong and I find it off, like me who been there, I could show somebody, well, yo, this is not the way to do it. Speak this way. Show them this kind of way. Yo, think. And instead of pulling on somebody, help somebody up now, boy. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be there forever.
Yeah.
It have other people coming up. It have other people coming up who want to learn and who is going to be good.
Yeah.
And who's going to make their mark in the industry. But you know what's the most important thing is that you was a part of their journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's basically like how I seen Ding Dong singing, and I seen Assassin on radio, and I seen Gilligan on radio, and I can't get vexed with them. I know on radio now, but I real happy that at the end of the day I play an important role.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was there. You don't understand. I not there, you know, but them there now.
Right.
But I play an important role in their life.
I also goes to show everybody have the time. You understand? So your time might be now, but just because your time is not necessarily now, that don't mean that you're not relevant to the development of what has been happening. Because look, as you rightfully say, Ding Dong to me has come an exceptionally long way, because when I see pictures of Ding Dong long time, when he was not associated.
You cry.
And now Ding Dong have a particular fashion sense for himself. He have a particular confidence in himself. Yes,
all them thing come from one place.
Yeah.
And you can ask him, he know that. He know it come from one place. That is where he come up and now. That who he was.
Yeah.
When men know started wear Prada, and Prada was a big thing. No, for other men. We was wearing them things.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been doing them things, and them things I didn't get from my own, I get from Chutman, and talk about Shal used to wear real Pradas. he just not doing that. That is not him again. Yeah. I don't know why I don't watch his, you know what I mean? But that was our opportunity to be in a song system and you're not looking good. Nobody on you.
Yeah.
You had to, and Shomari, you know that. You was DJing, you wasn't micing, you know, transform and doing your own thing now, and you're doing great. And as I get, you find yourself, because DJing is one level, and then after micing is a whole level. You ain't going to catch it right away. You're going to catch it. It takes some time.
Yeah.
But and as I say, it comes from one place. Everybody inspire everybody. So you just see men and just say, yeah, but just don't grudge them. You don't know. You might be a big inspiration to somebody.
Correct. Correct. Because, and again, like, I was trying to make these things about me, but there's this guy in St. Vincent, a little youth man.
Right.
He messaged me on Twitter the other day. And he was like, yo, wait till just do some stuff for me. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And they say, by the way, I've been looking at you since you come into Vinci, since 2000 or whatever. And you are one of the reasons why I really wanted to get into music. And that really took me back, because like, you really don't know who you're inspiring by what you're doing. And that is why it's important, as you say, to find your own space, because your own space might be the stepping stone in, even if it is that you're not around the person, for somebody else. That might be somebody else who will sit down and say, yo, listen, I remember listening to Akil 3 o'clock in the morning and wanting to be like 5 stars.
Dog, 3 in the morning, no. But we going 3 in the morning, no.
Yeah, so when people feel that paying dues is not an important thing, it's important to development, because I'm telling you guys, 5 Star Akil 3:30 in the morning, only now coming on radio.
But you know, I mean, enough people doesn't see them things, you know.
Yeah.
They just see what you have now.
Yeah.
And human beings, they just love to judge what they see now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't see what your struggle is now. Right?
Yeah.
And it's all good. That it's not good for people to see a struggle. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. But I know how much dues I pay in this industry and how much dues I pay as a DJ. And I just actually just keep on going. I don't study what people had to say, boy, because as a DJ, you can't study what people had to say. Yeah. You had to study how to please the people. In the sense of when you're playing music. But you can't study old talk. You see, old talk, it never make you go where you need to go.
Yeah.
Because everybody have that journey, you know. They had that journey, they had that part that they had to fulfill. So if you can't stop it, you know, that done set already, so you just had to continue going.
Yeah.
So you see old talk, no way. Yeah, 5 star this thing, but 5 star this and yeah, and 5 star them feel enough of them things I hear already.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's still in break, man.
Yeah.
It's still in break, man. Still have my real good friends around me, the real support. People who following from a long time. And that is all you need.
Yeah.
Especially in this time, you know. You need the right conversation.
That's what Barry Hype was telling me on Tuesday. That I was asking him, like, what does keep him grounded as a traveling DJ? And he told me faith, family, and real friends now. He said there must be 3 things now. So you know his faith in God, his faith in the higher power of the universe, if you pray like that. The family that he has, his mom, everybody close to him. And as I said, the real friends, not the ones that will be the bandwagoners. That when you're up, all of a sudden, yo, Akil, ting. But when it is that, you might not be down, but you might not be as firing as somebody else. So at that point in time, things may be going on.
All right. It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. If you're not fine, 1 year or the next year you ain't fine, or you ain't mash up a dance the first time or the second time. I remember one of the times I went to bass, by one of the most horrible times I ever played. Me and Gilligan and Randall, probably our first time in bass.
Right.
And the record started stick. I thought it was sabotage. Like we actually, when we leave the party, we heard it was done. That was the one of the most people started booing, because bass is a serious thing, eh?
Yeah.
And if you're flopping bass, you're feeling like, yo, your whole world mash up, you know?
Yeah.
Daddy, the record started stick. We don't even know what to do. Daddy, we go on home and we sit down and we in Bonjo. Them time Bonjo not really wild now. We reach home and sit down on the culvert and boy tears coming through. I see big man cry. Eh? Randall, everybody was thing. And men just get up and say, see, after today, that was the day. Movements.
Yeah.
Because it never stop we now.
Yeah.
I get boo already. Boo! Like, what's now? Boo, you walk. What's that? They're getting boo and you're down so.
Yeah.
Like you said something wrong.
Yeah.
Boo, and that was it. And we continue going because that time was, it's that time now, boy.
Yeah.
But we continue going and we come back that morning. We get up. I see men get up early. I come in the place up in Prosperity because they used to practice. And
I look at it, get up early to come and practice. So men come out early to practice.
Men come out early. Gilligan practice for a whole week straight.
Yeah.
Gilligan practice out. All I see the true potential of Gilligan yet.
Yeah.
Gilligan very bad, you know.
Yeah.
Gilligan is the cleanest mixer. All that scratching thing men doing is cool, you know. But it's cool. But let me take away the scratch and see if I can mix clean now, boy. When we going down to seamless mixing, go down to Gilligan. Yeah, the transition clean. You want to know about how it reach here? How?
Yeah.
And I just be fascinated by mixing. Scratching is cool. Scratching as a DJ is fabrication. Anybody can do that rock thing. That fabrication, that like you're putting on a designer. That is the designer on the records. But when we go down to the real thing now, boy, mixing clean. It's a real DJs can't mix clean.
Agreed.
There's just cutting and mixing is two different things.
Agreed.
Mixing clean is really mixing clean.
Yeah.
Gilligan is the definition of mixing clean.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I'm telling you, but they see the full potential of him because you see, I mean, everybody's get back in the zone now, boy. But when we used to be there, if a man mix bad, it's like the whole world against it, you know.
True.
Right? Shomari, you know that?
Yeah.
You know if Fudgy, Pelpo and them come and Barry and let me say DJ Dane and they come and here and you mixing as a small DJ playing and you mixing by them, you see in their face going like,
yeah, like this,
something wrong. Everybody is do it. We just still do it too. Yeah. We just still do it now. Eh? When they hear a man make a bad mix, they do so.
Yeah. You're right. You're very accurate. You're very accurate.
And clean mix is the most important thing. We're missing the main things about it now.
Yeah.
Because
right,
I hear it.
So
I hear it now.
So as I told you before, for everybody that tuned in, we want to make sure and save the content. So it's now 9:30. We're going up to an hour. So I'm going to end this part of it and come back again. So Akil, remember, when I come back up, then you join the live and you come back in live. When we come back on the next Sunday live, we want to talk about the actual soca part of it and the transition from being a DJ to a soca artist. So everybody who on right now, I see all the DJs Fudgy.
What's that? Yeah, what's going on to it? You see the DJ, the artist part. Like I want to actually be real deep in that too. So, you know
right,
I mean?
good. So
I want to come back on and hear what.
Right. So we getting back into the conversation. Obviously, you have made the transition from being a DJ to a soca artist. So before I actually get into the transition part, I want to ask you a question, right? Which I say I generally want to pick up with some of my soca artist friends that I know, right? Personally, I think that some of you artists, for whatever reason, does really hate on their first song, right? so for anybody who does not know the story of Star Akil, just go on YouTube and look for is what 5-star bumper. What's the name of it?
No.
So there's my question. There's my question. Right?
I actually love that first, in the sense of my first try.
Right.
Because
mind you, at that point in time, when you had released that song, now you will remember it. You had gotten a lot of hate from people again.
Because it was Bush. Because at the end of the day, the actual DJ singing was a big thing now, boy. It was like real racial now, boy. A DJ singing soca, it come like black hating white now. That's what it was now. So a lot of racial things was going on with that DJ singing now, boy.
Right.
Alright, so that is why the hate come in. But honestly, to me, I know it wasn't, like, honestly, I didn't think it was a horrible song, like garbage, and I'm not thinking it to me. But if DJs thought it was horrible, it's fine, because everybody entitled to their own opinion, right?
Right.
But it was our first song, and it was just to get me in the industry. No, the comments coming in. Don't get mad. It was garbage. I know it was trash. Oh gosh, come on.
So you think the song was garbage?
No. Listen. I want to be honest with you. I don't think it was bad, like horrible. Like what I hear worse than what it was. Right. I even came and remixed it with Baby Sham. So it wasn't. Yeah. Sham would have never mixed on it but just because it's a full song and it wasn't. Dog, it rare when you get a full song and your full song is a hit. is the hardest thing to get back a second song.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing and you don't have no knowledge and nobody to guide you, you are under real pressure.
Yeah, you know, as I said that, I would remember when this guy from Korea, I think it was Psy, who was singing Gangnam Style, right? Gangnam Style at that point in time was the biggest song on YouTube. It was the first YouTube video to make 1 billion views, everything. He toured the world extensively on that one hit, and that was his first big hit. And after, as you rightfully say, he couldn't go back into making a hit on that level again. So the man went into depression, he went into alcoholism, and his whole life just turned over from that one song.
I know what it is. I know it's a known, like, yo, I know. Yo, let me go to the transition. All right, so give me the challenges
of transitioning from being a DJ full-time to a soca artist.
One of the
big up X-Base in the chat one time. So big up X-Base, cause
big up yourself. But let me tell you something, right? The transition, though it's not easy to be on the radio and sing soca. You had it's something that would grow on you for years now.
Right.
I was having a problem with it. Seriously, because I could not. I might come and sing the song like if I DJ the song now, like, rah, 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 rah. I wouldn't sing my song now. I would shout playing my song. So that transition has been real hard now. But I actually try to, and I'm still going through it, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel that way because being in DJing for like almost, let me say 15 years or could be a little bit more before I started on the radio. So you know, doing that for years is something you're accustomed to. It's like a child, and you have to, the child had to grow into something. That was like one of the hardest things to do. I mean, I get bash, I get this, I get that, but you had to get them things. Them things will make you get better.
Yeah.
You know, I applaud the actual great people around me to support me, to criticize and say, well, yo, you shouldn't do it this way, you should do it that way. You know what I mean? And that will make it better. But it was really, I would never tell nobody it was easy. It wasn't easy. I tell you.
So what do you think is the biggest misconception that the layman person on the outside has when it comes down to a soca artist? The biggest misconception?
I don't know. I don't know what to answer that way.
All right, so but you know this. There are multiple people that would have seen you do certain things and progress from, you know, as I said, being a DJ, being a radio announcer to being a full-time soca artist. Is there any thought that people from your conversation with them would have had about you before that when they probably get into a deeper level of conversation, they realize, yo, I did not know it was like that? Has there been anything that you think in conversation with people when they see your life and they hear your story, they really and truly did not know that this is actually how it was?
Well, I mean, like, a lot of people, this is why this show here that we have in here is actually people to understand how deep and how much things that personally affect artists, because we just like, I am a human just like everybody who out there have feelings, you know what I mean? So, I mean, people, I mean, just having a conversation with some people and be like, yo, really, that really this going on with you? This the kind of energy that's be passing out with it. And yes, they do have people as, when they actually have they judge you before they even talk to you.
Yeah.
I know about, I know people who don't really, they hate your guts, and when they really, boy, and when they really have a conversation with you, when they really understand what the struggle they're going through as an artist,
yeah,
they understand that they actually feel that. Dog, let me tell you something. This whole transition, I really learn. I see why artists smoke drugs and things, dog. I see why. It's painful. It's painful. I mean, everybody's ego does be the biggest thing, but one of the biggest painful things is when you know that you are accustomed doing something and to take away that custom, and you gotta get familiar with something that you're not accustomed with. That when it does be feel painful.
Yeah.
I think when the stages of my life, but I think like my life is basically a story, and doing a documentary is basically exactly what I wanted to tell them, but we never finish now. But it even get deeper as the years go by because of the music.
Yeah.
Not every year, not it real. You had to have that. You had to have a support system to drive that every year.
Yeah, and you know, I was having this conversation with Chacha recently, because even as a DJ, we are creatives. So to be able to go out there and to perform if you put it like that, it means that you have to pull an energy from deep within yourself to come out and do that. And when you're not surrounded by the right energies, which is a good lesson for any person looking to get into entertainment, you have to surround yourself with the right energies of people, because at the same point in time, those people around you are the ones that either going to motivate you to be better or push you to do what you can and lift you up when it is that you're down, or they're the ones that are going to make you feel bad about yourself. And I think then one of the things we could say is that, as you rightfully said, there are a lot of people that would hate on you or hate on any artist or hate on any DJ, anybody, and not even have a conversation with them. So I think one of the biggest misconceptions that we could possibly say is that people see the success parts, but they don't see the story of the trials that you have to go through to be at the level that you're at. So when people want to jump up and say something like, boy, he not making sense, boy, he this, boy, he that, nobody knows the journey that you take to get to where it is that you get to.
Yeah. They don't know. It's a lot, boy. It's a lot. I reach a stage where I actually reach a mental stage like that. I just don't have no time with that boy because it's just draining the energy.
Yeah.
I'm now in a real happy place than how I used to be before.
Yeah.
And Soca put me there.
Wow.
It's amazing how Soca put you there now.
So would you say that you are happier as an artist right now doing what you're doing as opposed to when you were a DJ from before?
No, everything that I put myself in, like DJing, or you're trying to, which one makes me more happy?
Yeah.
Me, when I was DJing, I used to be on the stage doing the same thing like being an artist.
Right.
But this is a little bit more. So being on stage, singing, and actually getting to reach people more. I was doing this when I was DJing. Remember, I used to be in party bareback.
Yeah.
When I come in the dance and you see that Jay-Z come off the dance button, no.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that on stage, no.
but artists are gymming,
No, but still, I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't happen, but I'm still going through my transition now.
Yeah.
You're going through a transition still. The transition doesn't happen like just one day and it just flip. It's like a woman pregnant now. You had to go through that stage, and when that baby born, everything will just move. The beauty will come out now. So you had to go through this time. But you had to know what you're going to do. How you going to make the best of this time.
Yeah.
Like you asked me a question today now. And I was like, Akil, I know you had to ask me the question. But I saw somebody, you're talking that alongside now.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't want it to slip. Right. Like you asked me, boy, how you dealing with this whole... You didn't ask me this today, but you asked me this when you called me for the interview.
Yeah.
And how you dealing with the whole situation with this. And this come like nothing to me, boy. Sorry to say, boy, but I don't feel no worry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, boy. I worry about the people and who in the hospital who's sick. But I'm not worried about living, boy. No,
I went to all that point because it was something we were going to get to after, but we might as well deal with it now because, as you say, it's an announcer. So you're great.
We conversating. We
conversating too. Now, again, and I'm going to tell anybody here, if you've never looked at it before, I endorsing and advising anybody here to go on YouTube and look for the 5-Star Akil documentary on YouTube, which, if you remember, when you had first released that documentary was what, 2019? It was 2019 that documentary came out. I verbally I called you and I said, artists, I felt every single part of that documentary that you had put out. And if it is you don't know the history of Star Akil, obviously in 2010 it was, right? In 2010, unfortunately, you were shot a couple of times and you were between life and death, you know? On a total footnote, as we have in this conversation, you know, and, you know, just thinking about it, 2010 was the year that Kenneth passed. You understand? So that just going to show you. Do you think going through the challenge of having yourself almost at death's door and almost not even being here right now, that has prepared you in some way for the crisis that we face it internationally?
It is part of it, but not whole, not everything.
Right.
I think with that only combination of, because that was just the next step now. After I got shot, I came back, sing a 1 song, 2 songs, never played, whatever. But I never stopped now, get back on radio. And when I get back on radio, that was it. My first song was Party, and that sent me in a different zone. It ended up, and then after link with Precision, and it was To My Heart, and then after it sent me. I think within the year, every single song, it was a journey. It was a journey that it bring me to this place.
Yeah.
It had a certain year that the music kind of dipped now. That I wouldn't say dip, but I wasn't, how to put the word, boy, partnering. You know, it's a partner thing now, boy.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like the music needed a partner. I feel like the music just needed to be music.
Right.
Like how music is now, it just needs to be music. It don't want no partner right now, the music just playing. And when you watch the digital, it was not a partner thing. The digital is, if Shomari want to download that song, you want to download that song.
Right.
If this one want to go and download that song, you want to download that song. But it's not a partner thing. It was that time now for me to go through my stage of transition.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is when this transition really start. It didn't start from the actual coming off a radio into wig naming. The transition start is when you do have that song on the top 20 list.
Yeah.
How you going to deal with it?
Yeah.
Are you going to still smile, or you going to put a rope around your neck, or smoke, or drink till you're going mad, or what you going to do?
Yeah.
What Akil did. That was one of the things that really I try to understand. Dan, I try to understand what's going on. Like I feel like somebody that do something, take a knife, and they do something that was worse than the shooting.
So you would say that having tracks that in your heart and in your spirit you believed in and you worked so hard to put out, and as you rightfully say, it's not at the level where other people, others, no matter say other people, because it's not about people, but other songs playing, you identify that to be in bad or even worse than what you went through with being shot. Wow.
Because music is a kind of spiritual thing, boy, as an artist. Most people know that. Most artists would agree. DJs would agree. You could feel when that hit is now, boy. You could feel that music. You could feel Shomari. You hear songs and say, nah, this song is a monster, boy.
Yeah.
Right? But that year, this wasn't that year. That year was really my time now, my turn now, to see how strong you're going to be as an artist. Because you could be an artist of vocally, you know. But it's how strong you're going to be inside, you know, boy.
Yeah.
It's how strong you're going to be. So it cracked me, boy. Like you know you're going to win the race here, because every year I was on time. But this time, it come like the corona. You didn't know the corona was coming and it wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
That's how it feels for me now.
Yeah.
So I get just like how the corona flying and nobody know what to do and everybody started panic. They go in the grocery. That's how I was feeling. How I go eat, boy? I ain't go get no more shows. I ain't go fly. I ain't go good because I done on a rant, I done pumping. Shoot, I done run. And then after that come no and say, well, boy, and it's not even a sickness. It's just the tune wasn't correct.
Yeah.
Not to the DJ standard. So if you stand up and defend it, the rest might. You don't need just you alone. Sometimes they need you alone. It might happen to you alone. But this is how the science is now. How the science end up turning now.
Yeah.
And I stood up and I was like, oh, going on here, boy. I'm telling you. And I had close friends, boy, and they seeing a cracking and a breaking, boy. The only thing I do is smoke drugs or nothing like that because that wasn't my scene now, boy.
Yeah.
But I'm worried now, boy. I started worry.
Yeah.
I started worry about what's going on.
So what was the, I think, what do you think was the catalyst for you to get yourself back on track there? In terms of you're going through that process and, you know, just as a side note for everybody, one of the major things we've spoken about in all the group theory lives is about your mental and emotional health now. And I think as Caribbean people, many times we'd already see the importance of that. And that is one of the reasons why at Group Theory we wanted to do this, because we know it has so many people out there, artists, DJs, who depend on this industry to make a living, right? And now where airports close, events wrap up, no events happening, no parties taking place. And from the conversations I've been having with different people in the industry, there is a possibility that we could see this going into 2021 with even a possibility that there may be no carnival in 2021 or carnival will be scaled back greatly. So we understood that everybody dealing with this entire situation differently. And it's important to have these kind of conversations. Yeah, the zest is really important. Eh? Everybody loves the zest. The zest is important. The online party is important. All that is important. But it's equally important to have conversations with people who have gone through the struggle in some particular way that might not be related to this. And they get out and come on the other side and share their experience with others because we don't know what other people are going through. So in that regard, like, what to you was the catalyst that got you over that hurdle to get back to where you are right at this point in time?
Real friends, yo. I started go like that day when I realized that your song not even on the radio, it's not playing, and you're accustomed hearing the song playing because in that day I started running the chancellor, boy.
Right.
La partner said, boy, come now, boy, you're looking like a thing, boy. Just so dry, just so no way, no. Run his chancellor. Management, crystal in my head. No, in a bad way, but motivating, you know what I mean? But it's only that much she can do because she just playing the managing role now. And doing she best because genuinely she's seeking my interest.
Right.
But she been telling me, yo, you need to go on, you need to go on exercise thing, whatever. But I never take it on. Daddy, and that is when I started catch back myself, like mentally.
Right.
I started run, and then after I started getting into the exercise, then after I started reading the Bible plenty, started put myself back into a place that I wouldn't feel depressed now. Because one of the main things I'm telling you, depression is a serious thing.
It is.
And I know all soca artists and all man who playing a ranking thing and playing big man thing, they experienced that already, and the first thing they would do is probably smoke, drink, play mad, do whatever that do, want to power up on and kill yourself, drink Amazon. But it never happened that way for me now. Because my support system was really, really strong now.
Yeah.
And I continue going, I mean, we get any shows because of the catalog that I have, but it wasn't a BD excess. But it actually bring me back into a place now. It bring me back into a real strong place. That I actually was losing grip of God. I was actually using, we could be running on the stage, but we can't forget God when we run on there.
Yeah.
We still had to remember where we come from now. And I was spared my life. God gave me a next chance to actually, to actually walk this earth again. So, I mean, He don't want me to go because of them things. he want me to go when he ready for me to go.
Yeah.
I mustn't be ready and he not ready, you know what I mean? So, I mean, what I'm trying to say to you is that exercising bring me in a certain place and having great conversations with people and keeping it positive. That end up bringing me to the right place, and then after I come back and I just kind of like, no, it's like nothing. We can't fly. I've been doing it since last year. Last year I had personal, so I do some shows. We do real shows last year, but the year before, it's like a whole year. Then I see the plane, but I wasn't seeing it as often as certain. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It come like, oh gosh, we going through the same thing. So men cracking up, men breaking up. They want to cry, boy. What we gonna do? Yo, just humble. Go to seek off each way.
I know, funny enough, when I was having the conversation with Barry Hype on Tuesday, I raised that point with him, which I probably want you to comment on. I was saying to him that there is a thought by some people I've spoken to that we have done so much in entertainment in excess in the last couple of years. It's carnival after carnival, fete after fete, party after party. You go here, you go there, you do this, you do that. Everybody, all is, the energy is always there. And life has to have a balance of balancing itself out there. There has to be a point in time where there is a reality check that there are things that are bigger than this now. And as Kerry just called it, Kerry just said that this point in time right now is like the great reset now, where now you actually have to sit down and think about your life in a much more introspective fashion. Why are you doing what you're doing? What is the purpose of it? Where you get any motivation to do this? What are you neglecting in your life now? And he was saying to me that even though it is that this happening now and a lot of people feeling like that, if it is that you don't look at that picture of what you probably need to reset in yourself, you're probably losing the purpose of this time out now. I don't know where's your point on, where's your thought on that?
Yo, he actually talking the real thing. We lose focus, and that's what I was doing. I was losing focus. But inner, you would not see it on the outside. You know? You wouldn't see it on the outside because outside I was normal, but inside I was losing focus, and it gave me a chance now to be focused. Bring that kind of balance in your life now, so you gonna know where to fix.
Yeah.
Because somehow we not fixing nothing that way. We need to fix it. And that's why and now as I tell you, the only thing, and I'm not worried, I have faith that the people who in the hospital who have this disease going on right now, the victims right now, I know they'll get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know somehow we will get better and we'll be stronger. But we can't lose focus. We can't lose faith neither. Faith is a serious thing, and that is why I'm not breaking up. Like my mother see me today and ask me, "Oh, you so calm?" Because she knows I'm on this radio, and she's like, "Oh, you so calm?" And I was like, I said, "Sprang, what else they go do, man again?
Yeah.
They play pop gun and shoot me. They ain't play my song on the radio. What else they go do, man?" And I was like, yeah, what else they go do, man again? Yo, the bar talk, man. They do one kind of thing. They say this and that. What else they go do, man again? I sing my heart out to Soca, man. What else they go do, man again? I sing first at the Stelling Pump. What else they go do, man again? So now I just had a smile.
Yo.
What else they go do, man again?
Yeah.
What else? The biggest thing is that you take a gun and shoot me. So when people do my again, I can't worry. All I had to have is, right now, I feel like I have big faith. You ever had big faith?
Yeah.
Some of them messaging on the live. All the things that we challenge yourself and what kind of brush thing and a brush. Then we challenge yeah, what kind of stupid thing they doing?
Don't rush.
Don't rush and what kind of thing. But let me ask all you something, right? Let me challenge yourself not to worry for a day, or 2 days, or 3 weeks.
True.
Or complain. Challenge yourself not to complain for 3 weeks. No, challenge yourself. Don't just say, I listen to this, you know what I mean, page, Groove Theory, but let me ask yourself, let me challenge, that is a perfect challenge. Challenge yourself not to complain. Complain about things.
Yeah.
Anything, and I mean anything, small or big, is still a complaint. You don't have a size of a complaint. But challenge yourself not to complain, and you'll see how you will feel. Daddy, feel perfect. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're worrying less, your feet getting bigger, your feet growing like this, like really big. Like you walking around, you saying, okay, I know COVID is like one of the lethal weapons right now, but you know what? God in charge. I seen people lining up in the grocery, like if food is going to end, okay, don't worry. A can of food, I will survive on that.
Correct.
I see people complaining about they ain't getting enough thing in a hamper. Yo, try the challenge and you'll see. Thank God for the like cornflakes I get, or thank God for what I have.
Yeah.
Though I don't eat like how, so these things, I eat sweet potato, I don't even eat rice.
Right.
That is my, and I do, sometimes if I feel to eat meat, I eat meat, but I don't eat meat, I eat peas. Peas is my protein.
Right.
And that is how I just live now, bro. These things, and like you try to put your mind in a certain place, and you feel a little better. We fish,
I think it's more about mental adjustment. And I think here, look Adam saying pasta. Yes. No,
but wait now, but Adam, listen to what I say. Try it and see. Challenge yourself. But you might be a person who does worry, but it have people out there that naturally just get up in the morning and worry, boy. I used to be that type of person. Like worry, but how my installments go pay, boy? But why would I pay my house bill if I don't get to do it? And I started to say, but you know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see God just bringing it to now. I lose my job on radio. 3 years now, it's going on. This is the 4th year. And I'm still breathing. Try it and see.
Yeah, it is funny because and probably this again too is a conversation for myself that I need to hear, because a lot of times when things happening, the some people, the natural disposition is to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. But so many things have happened throughout our entire lives, and dog, we still here. You understand? We still here, and some of us in a much better place than we are probably how we were before, and we still going through it. And that again is faith. And you mentioned about before, we were talking about family and true friends, and that is why I've been telling people, Chacha and other people, at this point I will pick up the phone and randomly message somebody and say, yo, are you good? And it's not because I want anything in particular, you know, whatever. It's just because I understand that sometimes just reaching out and letting people know that they're in thoughts. You understand? And letting people know that you know, we actually looking out for you. Sometimes it's all that you need to help you to get through that day. You understand? So even look Kerry here. I messaged Kerry today, which is a different conversation. But the second message I come to Kerry was like, yo dog, you're good? And he's like, yeah, you know, and that is just my conversation. People know it doesn't have to be anything wrong, but we had to look out for each other at this point in time too.
Yeah,
you know?
we can't be too selfish now. We had to be, and I'm saying this too. And I'm saying, like somebody said something about churn. I know it are people around the world, but I praying for them, boy. The little, you know, my cousin was getting the same feeling in America, and I messaged her and I could not give it to her, and she said, boy, I had symptoms of COVID-19 because she in New York.
Right.
I don't want to lose my cousin, but the most I could do is just pray for her to just get better. I seen churn, I seen what going on. It's not a sign of sin, but I can't let that break down my mental number.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm telling them, faith real big right now. Like your stepman is like, all right, cool. Because my faith, I challenge myself not to worry or not to complain.
Yeah.
Once you do that, Shomari, trust me. Somebody tell me to do that, and I was like, what? We saying? And I just do it for one day. And I was like, and I mean, yo, naturally you will catch yourself complaining for like petty thing.
Yeah.
It's just being strong, brother. It's just being strong and looking out for one another. We're not selfish. God said, look out for your neighbors. That way you say, and use my neighbor. If I do ever see you as my neighbor, you not living next to you, still my neighbor. I had to look out for you still.
Yeah.
And if I could encourage you not to worry or not to study, yo, we will all eat. If I have a piece of fish, I will share that piece of fish with you.
Yeah.
If I have a piece of chicken, I'll share that piece of chicken with you. We have to look out for one another. We cannot be selfish.
Yeah.
And sometimes that is what Soca does miss. So that is why Soca does being so much a kind of unbalanced kind of behavior, no, boy, because it doesn't. But they can't carry everybody, you know. If you understand, they can't carry everybody.
Yeah.
So we need that balance now to make we get stronger.
What are your reasonable expectations, if any? Because you might not have any. But what do you think are your expectations when it comes down to Carnival 2021? You think that is going to be? Is it something? Well, given everything that you said, is it something that at all you think about it anyway? And do you think? Well, we already know it's going to be affected. But what are your expectations when it comes down to that?
Are you saying that?
I think it'll be affected in the sense of, at the end of the day, the bottom line is that if we look at the projections of what's happening with the virus, we understand that social distancing is now a part of the norm of our lives. And that's something that's going to continue for a while. It means then that people gathering in a large amount is going to be something that's a little bit less. And not just that, but even though you and I can have this conversation about faith and having big faith, the unfortunate reality is that there are many people around the world right now who, after this entire experience, are going to be scared to fly, scared to travel, or some people, in some cases, might not be able to afford to travel. You understand?
Not Trinidadians.
Right. But I agree with that.
Not Trinidadians.
So you think that
I understand the reality, but
yeah.
Again, I would not say no. This conversation, I'm not going to have any 21 and the world going. I know the reality of the country or the world going to be a setback.
Right.
Right? Okay, we understand that. But this is when my faith come in again. You just bring back that word.
Yeah.
You telling me, and man telling me, a man telling me that it's a setback. But God didn't tell me it's setback.
Right.
He didn't tell me nothing. He said, well, Akil boy, it's setback, so we just had to wait until I ready to do. That was telling you. So when I hear like somebody having a conversation, boy, things just going to get worse. And okay, this conversation I need to come on the phone. Not having a conversation that is going to get worse.
Yeah.
Because this morning I get up this morning and I see the sun shining. So I saying to myself, it's not worse, it's great.
It's great, yeah. For real.
So if you wake up this morning and you see your sun shining, something wrong.
Yeah.
But I see the sun shining. When I pull my curtain and I look outside, I see the sun. Yeah, all right, it's nice. For waking me up.
Yeah.
It all goes back to where I was on the bed when I couldn't pull the curtain. So every day is I thankful that I could pull the curtain. So if they said worse, I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
Because it's you done setting it in your mind like, boy, it's going to be worse.
Yeah.
And if you keep on saying that, you just playing it out there, it's going to be worse. And it's not going to be worse because it has God. I'm sorry. If I want to sound like a preacher, I'm a preacher. But I'm a preacher who does watch story lanes and nobody understand what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
We can't put it out there. We can't put out there that it's going to be worse. We had to actually put it in my mind and set it that no, it's going to be great. Because God tell me it's going to be great. I still going to be great. 21 people will still come for Carnival. If it's small, we still thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will still make music. Music don't have no social distance, so that is why not going to be worse.
That was actually one of the questions I was going to ask you, and that is a good way to pivot because we want to wrap up just now. Do you think now more than ever is important for artists to release music?
I honestly, if I get a vibe, I release.
Right.
But no, I honestly my inspiration has come from people, and we can't see them right now.
Yeah.
Right. Honestly, my vibe is really come from parties and all them things. That is where we just get vibe from.
Right.
Writers get inspiration from that.
Right.
And actually, I was talking to a writer yesterday. We was talking, and I was actually expressing how I feel now, because telling them how I feel about the tone of the music now, what it have to be.
Yeah.
The tone. So we just had to watch the tone of what we're going at now.
Yeah.
Because just get too kind of wild, because the music, people don't want to hear that. People want to hear upliftment.
And I think that especially now, at this point in time, this is where especially soca artists, if you know call them, because I look at it as artists. So you're writing music, soca, reggae, whatever, you're writing music. Now is the time when the rubber hits the road for a soca artist, because everybody, you know the general argument in Trinidad culture, artists is only release tunes for carnival and whatever, whatnot, yada. But now is the time when artists should be able to prove and live up to the challenge, even if it is that somebody hasn't said that we could release music with a particular tone for this time now, because we are now the inspiration to people who looking for it. You know, as you said, faith is powerful, but it also sometimes is affected by the environment around you. As you rightfully say, everybody's saying things bad, but you open up your window and you see the sun out, right? There are some people that will turn on the radio or put on our headphones and listen to some song that's going to build that inspiration inside them, whether it's gospel, soca, reggae, or whatever, right? And now is a point in time when artists have to be that inspiration. You understand? Because I'm not saying it, that's not to put pressure that they have to do something, but it's to say that for all the time when people are saying, well, soca artists has only released song for season, you know, this is a season right now. At least that's the way I look at it.
I mean, as I say to you, right, it's wherever people catching a vibe now, they will put music. You know what I mean? I actually just watch the mood of the place now. You gotta watch the mood. It's very important to know what's going on and what people are feeling. Right now, there are some people out there don't even have no food.
Yeah.
Nothing to eat. So you gotta know what you're doing and where you're playing out there. Yeah. People want upliftment. They want upliftment. That's what they want. They want to get up in the morning and say, all right, nobody want to wake up in the morning and feel like the whole world crashing in on them.
Correct.
And when I get up in the morning, I tell them I get up with that vibe. I just pull my feet in and I say, boy, outside is nice, yeah, like things. It's some, yeah, happiness. I feeling that vibe, that energy. I know I can't go nowhere, only into the grocery and like spend time with my son, and that's it. And I say, alright, here what's going on. Let me keep it right, positive.
And even that is a good thing, because now you actually have real good time to spend with your son. You know, I look at my brother. Now that this has happened, he's actually home with his son, and my nephew is always around, and that in itself is one major positive, that parents actually gain time to spend with children that they probably wouldn't have that time before now. You know, so that is one big positive that happening for you at this point in time.
Yes, but I mean, it's real positive that I get a chance to actually spend with him, because I see real things that I. Like, it's amazing. So that, I think that is like basically one of the main joy to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
You might even say, but again, up in the morning to go and do work. But just to get up in the morning and just say, well, alright, here was the scene. I have somebody to live for until God say, well, wherever, yeah, let me keep it good. We keep it rolling.
Yeah.
I know real people feeling it right now, but yo, Challenge yourself not to complain, Shomari. Challenge. I seen all kind of challenge, but me seen that.
Yeah. I think that's something we can end on in terms of tonight. That you're challenging yourself and we're challenging every person that look at the live not to worry. That is your challenge.
Not to worry.
And you don't have to put no makeup for that. You don't have to go and tap your screen and come back and dance and them kind of thing. You don't have to do no push-ups or I see Adam and them raising toilet paper with a foot and thing.
Adam is a footballer, so you have to remember Adam.
I see them challenges. So you know, the challenge for the week is challenge yourself not to worry. That is the
all the DJs inside of this group here, there's great DJs, man.
yeah.
Just keep on doing and spreading and pushing the music. You know what I mean? That is the most important thing. I see any talent, I see any improvement, I see any growth. It's just going into it more and more and just perfecting your craft. And that's what we just try to do now, perfect your craft.
Yeah. You know the ironic thing? What I thought about, I see Shayna Western here, Shayna West. you know it's an ironic thing that last year was personal, right? And when you shot personal last year, where was wearing when you had to go to it was wearing a mask at the point in time?
Yo, when I watched that I see look at them masks on them, like I tell you, like I was done in the future, you know.
I was saying
I feel that's why I'm not worried because I don't and I just normal.
Yeah.
Though I talking about a legit businessman talking to me. And the man says he's get up every morning 4 o'clock and say he's worried.
Wow.
And I watch and I to myself, I watching myself, I started watch myself on this conversation, but why are in this conversation here? Because if you get up 4 o'clock to worry about things, and I feeling as great as I am right now, I don't need to be around that. We need to put a wall. We need to have the conversation. We need to have our social distance on like a real distance now, boy.
Yeah.
But that is not the conversation I need to be having with you.
Yeah.
And that is what we have to do. We have to change the conversation.
I agree with that.
You actually have a good thing here going, and I want to bless up everybody who take part and listen. The people who on the live, much love.
Yeah.
That they come on the live and actually understand my story.
Yeah.
Because I wanted people to understand it, because people is judge. People love to judge, but God said don't judge nobody, let he be the judge.
Yeah.
So let God. If I want to watch live, I want to watch live. I be entertained. Don't judge me. X will be watching the live too, so 2 hours will be watching the live. I see Adam there too, so Adam is doing this too.
Well, yeah, Akil, I really appreciate the time tonight, brother. Just for everybody that probably didn't know, last week Saturday was 5-Star Akil's birthday. So God bless him with another year. So that means that Akil is here for another year. That is a blessing.
I spent my birthday indoors, yes.
Well, look at that. And that's still a blessing because at least you're indoors in a house. So that is a blessing. But at the same point in time, I really want to thank you for the time tonight, brother. And that's why I've been saying that there are certain people I believe it was important for us to have this conversation with. Yes, as a DJ group, but at the same point in time, we're utilizing our experiences to try to help others in yes, by the craft of DJing, but at the same point in time, life bigger than that as well too. And I think the experiences that you've had placed in a real good position to have that conversation tonight. So guys who have gotten experience from your DJ side of it, and from the personal side of it, and that is really what we wanted to accomplish. So I really appreciate the time tonight, brother.
Thank you for having me. You have a wonderful platform.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. I'll keep it going. Nigel, I see you. DJ Adam, I see you.
I see Selector Charlo asks no questions. Charlo, we had said questions in the comments since 19 how long, and nobody said a question. Yes, everybody is so into Pastor Akil. Can I have everybody say that Akil? I just get a WhatsApp message that come up in my notifications apart. That's God sent Akil tonight. That is what the man told me. So clearly, it was not a matter to have questions, it was a matter to listen to the message. And the message for tonight was challenge yourself not to worry.
That no rush thing, we killing ourselves for that. But let me challenge yourself not to worry.
Yeah, let me
complain. Challenge yourself not to complain for 3 weeks and see how your energy going and change. Your whole mindset would go and change. Trust me, I did. And it helped me continue moving the way I moving, like not complaining. It's dog every morning you're happy to get up. The morning you get up and he's a pick something wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
Yeah. I don't want to when you're writing, pull your curtain, boy.
Or pull it, yeah, boy, pull it. But every morning you pull your curtain is sunshine.
Alright, so Akil, we'll pick up for sure, brother. Stay safe, for the family, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Alright, brother?
So man, everybody in the life, bless them, man. Love.
Yeah.